Hey guys, it is finally the run up to Halloween, which means I can get back to baking some spooky recipes. Halloween is definitely one of my favorite times of the year. There's just so many awesome opportunities to bake some spooky desserts and treats. And I'm gonna start by showing you how to make a Halloween cake. And there's a bit of a cake hack in there. So I'm gonna start with the buttercream. I'm doing a chocolate buttercream. So I've got icing sugar in a bowl, and to that, I'm going to add in some unsalted butter. I've cubed that just so it mixes in a bit quicker. I'm gonna add a splash of milk and start to bring that together in my mixer. Now that's all mixed together, I like to sift over the cocoa powder. I don't do it all at once, otherwise it will literally fly everywhere. You want to add the rest of the milk until you reach your desired consistency. You might not want to add all of it if you want a thicker buttercream. Do make sure you scrape down your bowl. You want to get everything off of the edges and then beat it for a good 5 minutes until it's lovely and fluffy. My buttercream is done. You can just see how much more fluffy it is. It's absolutely delicious. It's now time to get assembling. Now here's the hack. If you don't have much time, or if you're not that confident in the kitchen, you can buy some cakes from the store. These are perfect, they're 6 inches, they're really moist and delicious, and they're a great time saver. I've gone for a salted caramel flavor, which I think will go perfect with my chocolate buttercream and my Halloween decorations. So I'm gonna open these up. I love this hack. It's perfect for if you're stuck for time and you really want to make a cake, or you're just not that confident in the kitchen. There's no need to worry. You can buy these cakes and just have fun decorating. That is the best part after all. I like to secure it on with some buttercream first. That will stop it slipping and sliding while we're icing it. And once that's on, place the first layer of cake on top of that. Usually if the cake has no icing on top, I'll shave it off just to get it as flat as possible, but as there's icing, I'm just gonna smooth it out to try and get it as even as possible. For my final layer, I'm going to place it upside down, that way I have a nice smooth top. Now I'm going to run my palette knife around the edge, getting rid of that excess buttercream. If your cake feels a bit loose, pop it in the fridge to set up, but if it's fine, add a lovely layer of chocolate buttercream. Now taking my large straight palette knife, I'm going to smooth that round and get rid of any excess buttercream. I've put my cake on my turntable, that way it's much easier to do. It's pretty much smooth, so I'm now going to pop that in the fridge and let that firm up and set. For the ganache, I've got some finely chopped chocolate in a bowl. I'm going to pour over some very hot cream. I've just heated that in the microwave for about a minute. So pour that over. And now you actually want to let that sit for about 20 to 30 seconds before you stir it together. If you want yours a bit runnier, add a bit more cream and stir until you've got your perfect consistency. Mine's done, so I'm now going to pour that over my cooled cake. I like to start with a small bit first, as you can always add more, but you can't take some away. And now with your spatula, smooth that over and watch it drip down the sides. And to really finish the cake off, I got some glittery pumpkins to add a nice bit of height. Now is the fun part, it's time to decorate. I've added my remaining buttercream into a piping bag with a star tip. I'm gonna pipe on some swirls. Some Oreos will create a nice soil effect as if you're in a graveyard. Now I'm going real traditional here. I've got my hands on some candy corn. Pop those around. Gonna sprinkle over some Halloween sweets. This is gonna add a pop of colour. So that is how you make my Halloween drip cake. Easy.